Have you ever spent hours perfecting your terrain only to have plants and rocks floating like they're defying gravity? Yeah, I've been there too. So today I'm going to show you my 3 favorite hacks to fix these annoying floating objects, and the best part, there's no mods required. So grab a cuppa, fire up a Sims 4, and let's fix this together. The first hack is what I call the floor tile trick, and honestly, this one is a lifesaver. Here's what you're gonna do. Take your floating objects, and we're going to temporarily move them off to the side. And where you want to place them, you're going to put down some floor tiles. It doesn't matter which floor tiles you use, just put the floor tiles exactly on the level where you want the plants. Now, it will flatten the terrain, but don't worry, it doesn't stay like this for long. Grab the plants that you want to place, put them on the floor. You might need to use the 0 or 9 keys to place them exactly where you want them. Grab your sledgehammer tool and simply delete all of the flooring. There you have it. All of the plants are now inside the terrain. Sometimes you might notice a plant or two doesn't sit quite right after you remove the tiles. For example, these here are all a little bit too low for my liking. To fix this, just put the floor tiles down again. Then use your 9 and 0 keys to raise or lower the plants until you get the effect that you want. You might need to repeat this a couple of times and work on smaller bits as well if they still don't work, like right here. But trust me, all of this back and forth is worth it for that realistic look. Hack number 2 is the room trick, and this one is perfect if you're landscaping a massive area and don't want to repeat the same work over and over. For this trick, you're going to go into your walls and empty rooms section and the room tool. After you've perfected your terrain and landscaping in one section like here, and you have it exactly how you want it, except of course for the floatiness, you're going to create a room around this entire area. Here's the clever part. After you've dropped everything down all the way to the floor, you can save this room in your library or over on the gallery. Then once that room is saved, you can place that room as many times as you need across your lot. It's kind of like copy and paste, but for landscaping instead of text. When you're happy with the placement, just delete the room and the floor, and everything should nestle right into the landscaping pretty much perfectly. The third hack is the basement tool method, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this one takes a lot more practice, but it gives you the most control over the placement of your landscaping objects. To do this, you'll want to draw a basement using the basement tool in the lowest elevated area of your build. Then take the room, drop it down, I would say 3 or 4 ticks, just to make sure that doesn't mess with the landscaping. Then position the room directly under the bits of landscaping that you're wanting it to mess around with. The next thing you want to do is grab the floating item, hit the page down button on your keyboard, and then raise the item up through the basement ceiling and into the ground above. It's gonna take a few times to get the positioning just right, so don't worry if you have to go back and forth until you have it the exact way that you want it. For example, that will work very nicely for this rock. And then if we go down here to the plants and just arrange them until they are exactly where you want them in the landscaping. Every time you change something, you will want to check to make sure how it looks. For example, these flowers here could do to be moved up a little bit. Same thing with the orange flowers here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. These could stand to be dropped down one as well. There we go. That looks much better now. They're all nestled into the terrain and aren't floating as much as they were. Now, you might notice that the lighting is a bit messed up on these flowers now. So to fix that, we're just going to select the basement room, drag over until the room is one single wall, and then we're going to get rid of that wall. And this will fix the lighting for all of the things that you've moved via this method. There you have it, my friends. 3 different ways to fix those annoying floating objects in The Sims 4. Now, of course, none of them are perfect, but you can mix and match and combine the different methods to tweak things until it's as perfect as you're going to get it in The Sims 4. Which hack are you going to try first? The quick floor tile trick, the time-saving room method, or the precise basement tool? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear which one works best for your builds. If this tutorial helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button because it helps more Simmers find these tips. And if you want more building hacks and Sims 4 tutorials, be sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out. Massive thank you to all of my channel members. Your support genuinely keeps these tutorials coming, and I couldn't do this without you. You are all legends.